Hi everybody, it's Eric with Reno's Handyman here. I got a call from a customer that said that whenever they run the dishwasher, their air gap leaks water. So I'm going to come, take a look at it, and diagnose it and see if I can fix it. Should be an easy fix. Let's take a look. So here's their dishwasher, and whenever they run the dishwasher, they say that water is coming out of this unit. This is called an air gap. You can take this cap off and you can see the air gap underneath the cap. This is the air gap right here. This is what we're looking at sticking up from the countertop. Now you see that there's two lines at the bottom of it, and the way the air gap works is this. See, with my pinky here, I'm hitting the smaller line. The drain from the dishwasher goes up to this line. The water runs up this line, and then it runs down the larger line. And then the larger line will go down either into the garbage disposal if you have one. If you don't have a garbage disposal, that line runs directly into the drain underneath your sink. Now, I'm confident that the clog is not between the dishwasher and the air gap. The reason I'm confident of that is because the customer tells me that water is coming out of the air gap. Therefore, water is reaching the air gap. So there can't be a clog between the dishwasher and the air gap. I'm also confident that the clog is not below the sink at the drain. And that's because the customer tells me that when they're not using the dishwasher and they're using the sink drains just fine. So the clog has to be between this point and the garbage disposal that the air gap is connected to. So I'm going to open it up, take a look, and let's see what we find. Okay, so I disconnected the line from the back of the garbage disposal. You can see that's where the line connects into. And I removed the air gap from below the surface of the countertop. And if you take a look at this black line that runs from the air gap down to the garbage disposal and look inside, look at that. Ugh, nasty. That is some nasty stuff, and it stinks. But see, clearly water is not able to drain through, and because water can't drain through, when it comes up to here where the air gap is and goes down and it hits this clog, it's going to back up and come out here again. So we're going to replace this black line and everything will be fine. So that was the clog that was inside of the drain line. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. It smelled pretty bad too. That's why I wear gloves. Ugh. It's hard to tell. You can see a little bit more inside of there. I'm not going to reuse the same line. I always keep a length of hose on my van with me. So I had about 4 feet of this. All I did was line up the longer new hose next to the one I took out, so I could hold them side by side, and I could cut this new one the length with a regular razor. Now these hoses are really stiff, and it's kind of cold out today. Well, Northern California cold. Let's face it, it's not that cold. But cold enough that it's really hard to work with this kind of material. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the range that the family has in their kitchen, and I'm going to turn on the range, and I'm just going to gently hold this over it just to let it warm up a little bit, make it pliable. Then I can fit it back into place, and then we'll get everything set up. There we go. See the water draining out from the dishwasher.